Okay.
We haven't gone to the next turn yet. Yes, Desiccation's entire lower jaw has been removed.
In tactical movement, you said what? We can move half of our speed in squares a turn?
Yeah, and then another half of that and still shoot. So it'd be like 3 squares and still shoot. That being said, you will still get your opportunity to shoot anyway. You would just end up, I guess... I don't know. I guess I could try to do like a delay type thing, like say like Dungeons and Dragons or whatever. Whenever you get just kicked down an initiative, it doesn't matter. The Desiccation is going to be, you know, leaving that doorway to go after Grace.
I guess that'll work. Trusty Tony will move 3 and then prepare to shoot 2 bullets at Desiccation as he comes out.
Alright. I know what Desiccation's gonna do. Might as well remove Eugene from the initiative tracker. Grace. You have fully earned the attention of this creature.
I'm gonna move 3, so he has to round a corner. Can't get a fucking bull rush that way, asshole. And then try to be ready for him. Not aim, just shooting as he comes in.
Fletch.
The flaw with that is that he goes before you.
It's true.
Shush.
He's probably be gone anyway after a dodge attempt, so...
Are there any penalties to firing after moving?
I think I use -1, because that's what Aaron asked, and I think that's what we determined.
So then I would have the same penalty as firing from medium range. Yes. I'll just fire from medium.
Okay.
You're safe behind the desk.
I have 3 more rounds in the clip, so I'll just empty it.
Okay. Alright, Trusty Tony, your turn to go ahead and act. You can move your 3 and then wait for Desiccation, and I'll go ahead and allow you to shoot as Desiccation comes out.
Alright.
Once again, like leveling the shoulder and trying to charge at Grace.
I think that's... Let me find out here. I actually have the book open to the section I needed it at. Yes, that is actually not point blank. Okay.
It is just shy of that.
Yeah, so it's at nothing 0, okay. Alright. And I said I was aiming for the head, right?
Yes.
Alright. That is a -4. Correct?
Mm-hmm.
Is there any other penalties I need to know about?
No.
-1 vision. Poor lighting one. Did a light bulb just turn on over somebody's head?
No.
Alright, I'll take the -1 anyways.
It turns out there is dim lighting out here. No.
But he has salesman elf eyes.
Your elf eye see.
Low light counts as full brightness.
Anyway, here we go.
That's a hit.
Vision.
And here comes the second shot. With just a little bit. Okay.
Nope.
We got one. we got one.
Alright.
Yeah, it's a 9mm D6 times 4. 1d6 times 4. Whatever, 1d6 times 4, so it'll be 8 damage.
Alright. Marginal impact with that shooting. It doesn't really look like the structure of Desiccation's face has changed at all. As it finishes its charge on Grace.
Hey, slime breath!
Have to go ahead and roll another d10.
Oh no!
Let me go ahead and roll another d10. Jesus. Okay!
So about those 6 levels of successes.
6 levels of success.
Can I counter sit? No, I cannot.
That kicks down 3 of those to 3rd level of success, so he doesn't get any extra damage.
That's a plus.
Yeah. You may only faint.
Alright, a little bit more damage this time from Desiccation. Low numbers for him. Low numbers. There
we go, sorry, go ahead.
Yep, 4 essence point loss, along with the 8 damage, and a difficult willpower test at a -8.
Alright.
Actually, now that I remember it, should I? Nah. It's more cinematic this way.
Okay. 1d10.
Because you get a +1 to willpower checks if you have fast reaction time.
It's true, you do.
I was not including the Nerves of Steel one because
all right.
makes sense.
Grace just suffers a -2 penalty to all of her actions for 2 turns and loses an essence point. She has the shakes.
Got it.
And then it's Grace's turn. Since you wanted to round the corner so they couldn't charge you.
Yeah, I forgot about the initiative order. 2 used to master actions cat. I'm still going to attempt to round a corner.
Sure.
Back into the room.
Back into the room.
Sure.
Shift by him.
That's fine. Go for it.
Just tumble through his square. It'll be fine.
Just give him a pat.
Alright.
Shake him awake.
Then try a shot on, or at least aim, or are you just directly shooting?
I'm aiming.
Okay.
Because you can't 5-foot step and do a charge, can you?
I know.
It's only for cinematic purposes anyway. He's not getting anything
I know.
extra. That's a +3. That's factoring in your -2 penalty for the shakes.
I lose the 2 on my
Yeah,
5. I have a hand crossbow.
that's right. It's a +3 to your next roll then. And then Fletch with his final shots.
Are you double fisting hand crossbows?
Which?
It's too epic.
Alright, let's empty this shitty gun.
The shitty gun that's done damage.
It's definitely a hit.
No, it's shitty, I said.
Okay.
Damn it. Shit, fantastic.
Just had to prove me right.
Okay.
36 more damage.
I think that's enough now. The entire head is just turned into a slaggy mess of bolts and firepower, and basically, for all intents and purposes, falls right off, inanimate, leaving a headless body.
The force of the impacts throws it down the hallway into Tony's lap.
Hey, this suit is ruined.
Not quite with that trajectory, no. All right. Declarations.
What are you looking at me for, desiccation? I'm onto your
I
tricks.
still have a fire, by the way.
You still do have a fire again. Yes.
Yeah, and
like
since
that.
his head
I
is
like
gone.
that look in your eye.
What do I do on my roll since I was aiming at the head?
Shoot above where the head used to be.
Just default it to a body.
Yeah,
or
default it to a
shot.
body shot.
Don't go losing your head.
I already have the minus on my aim.
Okay. It's definitely a hit.
That's a 4th level?
That's a 5th level. Increase the damage rolled by 2 before applying the multiplier.
Alright.
And he's still point blank.
Definitely.
And then apply the multiplier 5 with that.
Okay.
And times 5, 45.
45. Alright, that is a solid blow to the torso. One that has it like briefly stagger in its hover. Hover stagger.
Upper stagger.
You like move it like a little bit, not enough to actually move it a yard, just like a
Wiggle.
He's swovering now.
there we go.
Doing the cyber disc swagger.
Before it writes itself.
Oh god. Not a cyber disc.
He hasn't even opened up yet.
Oh shit! Why weren't you all gathered together so the cyber disc could just explode?
They were. It missed its opportunity.
Son of a bitch. Alright, Trusty Tony, declaration time again.
Since it doesn't have a head, I'm gonna shoot its body 4 times.
Okay. I know what desiccation's gonna do. Grace?
Having done hunting, am I able to target Vital Point Heart? In her past.
Remember, goes before you.
I know, I'm just still wondering.
You might want to declare that if he moves around the corner, you step up to the corner.
Yeah, that would be the thing.
Because
Yeah,
the facing is suggesting he's going to go charging down the hallway.
yeah, it would be round the corner and try to do that.
Let's
I'm
see
an idiot.
what it is to target its heart in the zombie rolls.
I know we talked about it before.
We did.
I don't know if they're different in the zombie section, but we decided that the vital point modifier would be on top of whatever body part modifier you're aiming for.
See here, see. In the zombie section, it's a -6 to hit when targeting the heart.
Why do they have different... It would just be technically a -2. There's vital points, heart, lung, spine, kidney, etc.
I guess it's just harder to... I don't know what the hell Eden Studios is attending. Still don't understand the system.
This is like the ultimate DM sitting behind the screen, fuck the players type contradictory rules.
Grace wants to shoot at the heart. Well, go ahead,
Maybe
Aaron.
one of them is the penalty for aiming at any vital point, and the other is the penalty for aiming at specifically the heart.
Maybe.
I don't know.
Maybe you're aiming for the... No, that's stupid. Like, the entire body is full of vital organs. Like, you're not aiming for a specific cluster.
I don't know.
I aim for the splanch.
See, what's amusing is that the heart, according to this, has like less of a penalty than targeting the head.
Yeah.
Well, it's a much bigger organ.
Obviously, it's not like it's protected by the fucking rib cage or anything.
No.
We'll go ahead and say it's at the -2. Why is Grace targeting the heart?
Heard Fletch talking about what they did to it last time.
Sure. Okay.
Yeah, I was telling him the story about how last time I stabbed it in the heart.
All right.
Yeah.
That was that was after all of its like body caved apart around it. But sure, Grace can attempt to attack that. And Fletch, you're gonna reload.
I don't have any more ammo for that gun, so I'll actually be looking to put that away. Draw the 45, and I'm also, I guess, moving up any that I can.
Sure, I'd say you can do that.
There's also a half-full pistol on Potman's body.
That pistol's shitty.
You can move up at a full 10.
It's probably lying on the ground right next to him. And yes, it's shitty.
Yeah, you can do that during your turn. All right, Trusty Tony.
First shot. Because he's still not point blank, but whatever. And I'm not aiming for anything particular, I'm just aiming... Well, I'm aiming for the body, but whatever. Alright. That's the first one.
That's a hit.
Second one.
Definitely a hit.
Third one.
That is not only a hit, but a 4th level success, which means you increase the damage rolled by 1 before applying the multiplier.
And the fourth one. Ah, I missed. Ninja babies. Or whatever, I don't know.
Sure, ninja babies.
Something like that, I don't know.
Alright, go ahead and give me some damage. Okay.
That's the first one. Second one, and this one goes up to +1.
Okay.
So that'd be 20 damage on the last one.
Alright. Trusty Tony with his padded lays a series of shots into the zombie's body. What would have easily destroyed, any living person, instead just leaves pock marks of ruin within the dry, leathery skin. You hear the sickening squelch of blood inside the creature, as well as see a revelation of, bones as you weather away the skin. However, the torso remains quite much intact. Desiccation's turn. Once again, despite having no fucking ability you would think to see at all, with a lack of head, lowers its shoulders as well as the grotesque ruin of what used to be a head thing is just leads into its neck now. And,
come on now, bro.
Rushes at Trusty Tony. Much lower roll that time.
Let's see if I can actually successfully dodge this thing. Here's the hint. I probably can't.
He dodges straight into the wall.
No, you did not.
Didn't even lower the successes.
28 points of
Holy
damage.
shit.
That's the rolls
Look
there.
at this. He finally gets a lowish roll on the attack and like maxes out damage.
Hmm.
The ones we have no chance of dodging, he rolls.
Let me look up the survival roll thing here. Survival roll.
I can
Search.
tell you what it is. Actually, you don't even go into it. Oh wait, no, yeah.
He has to make a test to retain consciousness.
Isn't that survival?
That'll be D10 plus Constitution plus Willpower plus Resistance Pain, if any, plus your current life points.
For every 10 life points below 0, rounded down, so it would be at a -1. Okay. Trusty
To
Tony
stay
retains.
conscious, it's higher than that.
Let's see.
Because he's not in the life or death situation yet.
I'm not.
Not until -10. You're at -6, aren't you?
Yeah.
So you're
That's true.
not dying, you're just trying to stay conscious.
Okay,
Yeah.
so it's what, be a -6 then?
Except the modifier is equal to the amount of negative points imposed.
So it would have been a 4 total.
Trusty Tony's down and out.
Alright, yeah. Trusty Tony is unconscious from the force of the blow.
I had to roll a 9 to stay conscious earlier, I think.
Yeah. Damn it. Whatever.
The gray X's are real.
I know. Because finally fucking Desiccation actually gets something other than a fucking 1 on his attack damage roll.
I thought he got a 2 at one point.
Yeah, he did against Grace.
Tony took all the damage because as he saw it coming, he started stripping the suit off and threw himself in the way of the attack.
My suit! That ends Desiccation's turn. Grace?
Zips up around the corner.
Alright.
What, could I pause? No. I was gonna say about shooting around the corner, like, when I moved there, but
Sure.
Yep. Taking that aim.
Alright.
Nope.
No. No aiming.
No.
And then
Didn't get whips at least.
Fletch can go ahead and move 10 yards in one fucking turn while you draw your gun. Alright, I'll go ahead and remove Trusty Tony for the purposes of this combat. Declarations.
I still got my shot.
That's right. The third
the
time I've
-2.
forgotten that. I'm a terrible person.
It's okay, the -2 on the vital
Alright,
targeting.
go ahead and roll another d10. That's a +3 to that. That's 18. That's 5 levels of success. Increase the damage rolled by 2 before applying the multiplier.
Times 5, 30.
Okay. Go ahead and add that in. The shot sticks right inside the creature's chest, and the bolt doesn't go anywhere. That, however, is a significant enough shot that, you imagined that since you were shooting its back, while I was still dealing with Trusty Tony, that you hear a wet plopping sound as what you imagine might be flesh and sinew flying out of the creature's front. And as it rotates towards you, that proves to be true.
Going to now run and jump at you with your own arrow sticking out.
Yes.
Stabbed to death by my own bolt.
I know what it's going to do. Grace.
That is a perfect wound for hogs.
No, right? We're in this situation. It's come down to, I'm going to either kill it or die horrible. So we're staying here, we're aiming, we're shooting it that hard again.
Okay. Fletch?
Is there enough wiggle room to aim around her? Because I expect it to move in the view.
Sure, because it will move in the view.
Then I'll just... got 2 wonderful bullets in the 45 that I'm now wielding, so I'll fire both of those at it.
Okay. Desiccation comes around and attempts to slam Grace.
Gross.
Woof! Another 10. No, just an 18.
Just. Oh.
You don't even need to roll the d10. Tie goes to the defender. That's both 5 degrees of success.
Get fucked.
Roll it anyway for swag points.
Yeah, go roll it anyway for swag points.
Oh.
Well, I'll let you describe this. Describe how desiccation misses Grace.
I've seen this shit before now, and she actually lowers the crossbow and presses herself up against the wall as whatever he's slamming with hits the ground where she just was.
Right.
Man, you had the option to shout Olay and you didn't.
She's not Spanish, you fucker.
Ole,
Come on.
Ole, ole, ole. Grace.
Recovering her position, takes aim. And was that the second turn, last turn?
I think so, yeah. I think you're free of the shakes.
Yeah.
That would have been a higher one, actually, then.
Okay. That's a +1 to your attack roll.
Mm-hmm.
And then Fletch.
Alright. It's wonderful -4s that I'm taking. 2 shots, because that's all I got in the gun.
Alright. Yup.
I do enjoy the higher damage of the 45.
Boom!
Not higher recoil.
Ears will be ringing for sure. Oh!
Good shot.
And then Grace gets her attack.
Can I roll deception to cheat a +1 onto that?
I'm afraid not, Ryan. I'm afraid not.
Are you sure?
Unfortunately, I am beyond the... Well, nice recovery
So
after
that's a
the
0.
Oh man! And just due to that smooth dodge, it puts Grace out of position just enough to miss with the crossbow bolt. That extra 40
bolt just fell out.
The extra 40 points damage, though, that was dealt to the central structure there, have completely left the entire torso in ruins. The rib cage is like either broken apart or exposed. You can see the heart with the bolt sticking through it, basically pointed at Grace's face. The spine being exposed as it is, and yet the body continues to operate. Declarations again. I will say, given the whole horror of the structure, a difficult willpower test at a -4 for the two of you.
I don't believe in fear checks.
Fletch, if you're listening to this, I'm dead. Or on the ground next to you in a pile of blood. One of the two.
All right,
Go ahead and
-4 or +4?
A pile,
-4.
you say?
Yeah, a whole pile.
Okay.
Okay.
A whole pile
Wow.
of blood.
Well, Graves manages to keep her shit together. Let me check here. And then Fletch's willpower is 3. This probably won't result in anything. Nope, doesn't.
I don't think Fletch has ever had more than goosebumps.
It's
And
definitely
a
thing.
bullet hole in his arm.
Yeah. And, you know, the remnants of an explosion when the gas station went off.
And several bruises across his entire body from
And the car.
multiple car crashes and walls falling on him. And
I know what desiccation's going to do. Grace?
It's last stand time.
Alright. And then Fletch, out of 45.
there's either the...
Throw your sword, it always works.
There's that, or Eugene's half-used...
Throw the gun!
half-used
The heart's
9mm.
exposed. Obvious choice is to throw the
Yeah,
45 at it.
You're right next to Potman's pistol.
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out whether I could... I doubt I'd be able to grab it and fire in the same turn.
No.
Yes?
It's so convincing.
Well, if you can explain
Man, when you put it that way.
If you can explain how Fletch is able to do so, I could give you a roll for that.
He fired the 45 as he was, like, running forward to try to help Grace. Then as he gets up to the body, which is where he currently stands, he, like, drops the 45 and does a little roll to grab the other gun.
Sure. Why don't you give me a difficult dexterity test, then?
No.
That's
Please?
I'm trying to give you a chance to grab the
I
gun and
know, I
shoot
know.
during the same turn.
It still incurs the -3.
Yep. Alright, you're able to do that during this turn.
Sweet.
Desiccation sends out its arm. You know, not send out, like detaches it, but attempts to touch Grace. Another fucking 10! Holy shit. This has just been the session of 10s. Okay.
It's all 10. Trying to dodge the hell out of
Alright.
that. Feels like-
That lowers it down to 2 levels of success. That's definitely a hit. 12 damage, 5 essence, and a difficult willpower test with a -8.
Right in the suit.
Straight in the suit.
My one weakness.
0.
Okay. 1d10 plus 8 minus 2. Does not get any successes on the fear table.
Nice.
Grace manages to keep her shit together in spite of, oh my fucking lord, my body! It's going into it! And like the ribs are like slowly snapping back into place as it consumes your body.
Bullshit!
Grace?
The aim?
Alright, that's +2. Fletch?
How many bullets were in your gun, Aaron?
5.
Sounds like the perfect number.
Sounds like the perfect number of bullets to fire.
Alright, sure, Fletch. Since he passed that difficult dexterity test, can grab the gun, point it at,
We don't have time to be taking all this one shot a turn bullshit.
Can't go more than one with the crossbow.
Alright,
Yeah.
go
You
for
need a
it,
repeating
Fletch.
crossbow. Back to the 9mm damage.
Peasant damage.
Hey, it was a huge upgrade a few minutes ago for me.
I know.
from bindings
I
to
know.
a gun.
Yeah,
We
Alright.
can also do that.
I was
in
really
Damn-
happy about that upgrade.
Okay.
Peasant damage. Fuck you.
3.
Alright, with that amount of damage, the torso gets blown apart, and it's just the limbs.
Still -2 on limb.
Could I fire the last 2 at limbs?
Yeah,
Is there any modifiers?
we're gonna say no.
They become separate entities and lose their modifiers. What was I at? -2, so I have 2 more shots.
Yes. And just for intents purposes, I want to know, like, okay, well, say you're targeting the right arm. Like, I'm gonna hit an arm or a leg. Which limb do you want to hit? There's 4 of them.
I'll go for arms because I love the idea of 2 legs being left standing kicking at people.
It's a good image. 3 out of 10.
Would fight again.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, that, we'll say that right arm, which I think might have been the one that got away. It was either the right arm or the left arm. It's, looking pretty bad. Skin's flaking off, like it's revealing the radius and ulna beneath.
Little did we know all we had to do was destroy the last limb that got away and the rest of it would have fallen.
Good joke.
Shit. It's great. Great stuff. Okay.
Thanks for the gun, Potman. It totally just ran out in the first round.
Well, let's see here.
You're welcome!
Let me make a, this is a simple willpower test for desiccation.
Elite.
That does not succeed desiccation. Alright.
Does he fall down crying?
No. Those fucking 4 limbs are splitting up and they're booking it.
God damn it, not this shit again.
This is that bullshit you talk.
I gave him a simple willpower test to see whether he'd stay and fight, and it rolled a fucking 1. It is out. The four limbs divide up, 2 arms, and they just scatter to the fucking basement.
Alright, I grab a can of green beans and set this bitch on fire.
Oh, babe.
We're moving.
I mean, since you and Grace, even in your diminished capacity, Fletch, you're still faster than, say, 2 of those limbs, so you could catch, like, say, the 2 arms and the 2 legs escape, but there's not enough of you to grab these things.
You should have let the suit take the damage.
Could we,
Fuck
like,
you.
grab the suit that he obviously stripped off and wrap them up in...
You... Sure.
Yeah, do try to
Like
bundle him up in
fucking
Tony's suit
bug-
jacket.
Bug net them with the suit and tie them up so they
Yep.
can't...
Yeah.
Yeah.
You, those 2 arms, as the legs escape, the arms just, like, hover in the air in the suit.
God damn it.
Fucking, like, twirls violently like there's some sort of, like, cat trying to fight its way out.
We gotta go after the legs.
Oh,
No, by this point.
you're in no condition.
Since they go in, like,
I'm
4
in the
separate...
perfect condition.
Fucking
You're in the only condition.
All I have to do is activate Berserker. We'll be good.
just like to shoot the air.
I think losing 35 endurance points from that seems reasonable.
Ugh.
From the mad dash that would be to catch those arms, but yeah, since there weren't enough of you standing, and desiccation is fast enough, just not as fast as you two, those arms can fucking dart into the fucking never-ever land. The legs, excuse me. Since you wanted to enjoy the image of the legs kicking around.
Question, I think, is are we in radio range right now? Gonna try either
you
way.
Can try. Just barely you are, yes. As you radio out.
I have. Oh wait, Fletch, you're good at remembering things, yeah? You tell them how the fuck to get here.